Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. And it's Amrabat. Passing nice and neat. There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zubeldia, Elustondo, Munoz, and here's Sucic. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a mistake! Corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. And it's Mendes. Mendes. Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for... Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lo Celso picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. And here's Anthony. And he's gone backward here. Knocks it out wide. Isco. That is a brilliant interception. Sucic. And they can counter here. Nicely worked. He's had it taken off him. And he's opted for the long pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Odriozola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Amrabat. And here's Lo Celso. It's a good spell of possession, this. Chaleta Shah deals with that comfortably. Looking for options for movement. He's fizzed it forward. Nicked it back promptly. Munoz. Sucic. And it's Elustondo for Gonzalo Guedes. Now it's Oyarzabal. Isco.
This is the time you need that pace.
Isco. Not the most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Isco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's worked it through. Now it's Oyarthabal. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Isco. Now it's Lo Celso. No, that's been intercepted. Diego Llorente gets across to intercept that. And this is Isco. Well, that's a little loose. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. And it's Isco. Junior Firpo is in a really good position out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Anthony. And here's Lo Celso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That ball looks a good one. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Isco. Lo Celso. Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Lo Celso. And it's slung out wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 2.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chance, surely! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's played through for him. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a Kubo! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Riquelme.
That's good play from him.
Gives it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good take. Baranachea is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Floated through. He has a look up. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, they can break here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mark Roca. Kubo. Baranachea, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's straight offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Baranachea. Carlos Soler. And it's Riquelme. And here's Riquelme. Hector Bellerin. Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new...